for a W?
I tell you what, if you want to actually put your fingers up for the scores, you'd almost run out of for how much Milwaukee had in just the first inning.
Yes. That was fun for some folks that were tuning in.
Not me.
The Wisconsinites.
No.
Hey, we're tracking a few raindrops though for today. Thankfully, the field does have a roof that they can pull, so that's fine. But folks walking in and out.
Yeah, definitely going to want a raincoat of some kind. It's not even just that rain that we're looking at. It's a pretty big drop in temperatures compared to what we've been used to here in southern Wisconsin. As you can see, as you're heading out towards Milwaukee, we're going to be in those mid-60s. Temperatures fall pretty fast, though. By the time you're heading home, we're in those low 60s, maybe even upper 50s. And, of course, more importantly, looking at that rain chance. Rain will be fairly on and off throughout the day, but it is going to become more widespread as we head into this evening. So with such a late game time, it is likely that we'll be seeing some more widespread rainfall by the time that first pitch is thrown. Could even see a little bit of thunder activity as well. Let's back it up and take a look at what's going on right now, though. You can see those showers right now are moving just to the northwest of Madison, starting to get into that northwestern corner of Dane County. And we've got a few more on the way, trekking their way through northeastern Iowa and making their way into Grant County for another round of rainfall there this morning. Now, like I mentioned, that rain chance for today is going to be fairly on and off, and we can see that in our future track. At some points we start to see a little bit more space in between these showers. By 8 a.m. as more and more of us start to head out on the road, those showers are still mostly to the north and west of Madison, but as we continue through the day, the cold front that's causing those showers continues its way to the southeast, and that's where we'll start to see a little bit more of that widespread rainfall. Again, staying pretty light for your Monday afternoon, but by the time that you're heading home, we might be seeing a few isolated areas with some heavier rainfall, maybe a little bit of thunder and lightning as well. But that also being said, some of us could be on the drier side for our evening commute. It's just a really good day to check those conditions before you head outside. Later on this evening, we'll start to see more and more areas with some heavier rainfall and more areas with a little bit of thunder and lightning. Looking now at around 9 p.m., you can see those starting to build in the western portion of the state and then continuing into south central Wisconsin. Looking at 11 o'clock tonight now, you can see some more widespread areas with some heavier rainfall. Now, luckily, we're not looking at any severe weather risk associated with these thunderstorms today. You can see a lot of southern Wisconsin is included in this light green. That just means that thunderstorms will be possible. We're not really talking about any severe weather, so even though it's going to be a rainier day, it is going to be on the calmer side. Now, that rainfall, like I mentioned, is coming from this cold front that's stretching all the way down across the United States. You can see moving through Wisconsin all the way down towards Kansas, and as that continues its way to the southeast, like I mentioned, that's where we're starting to get some rainfall, a little bit more widespread for the afternoon. Now, it's a cold front, so of course we're also talking about a pretty big drop in the temperatures. Right now this morning we've been in those mid-60s, but we're going to continue to fall to a temperature of 62 degrees by 9 a.m. and we don't really go up much from there. We keep those high temperatures in the low to mid-60s for our Monday. Like I mentioned, thunderstorm activity does continue overnight. However, by the time that most of us are waking up tomorrow morning, that's going to be out of the area. Skies will be a lot clearer and a lot drier for our Tuesday. In terms of how much rainfall we're going to get once it's all said and done, Madison area looking around 0.6 of an inch. We might see a few locally heavier totals, just where we get that heaviest rainfall and where we get those thunderstorms. But for the most part, because that rain is expected to be so light, our rain totals in general will be around 1/4 of an inch. Our high today gets all the way up to 65 in Madison, a little bit different than what we've been used to. Overnight dropping down to those upper 40s as that rain continues to fall. But take a look at your Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. We've got some nice dry skies. Temperatures staying nice and seasonable in those mid-60s. I'm looking forward to those days. Stay with us. Jake and Dana have one more look at your news after the break.